Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to solve Excel chapter 1 Cap Assessment training. Basically this is the first chapter of Excel section of my ATTAP course. I will do this assignment step by step and you can get your assignment done by watching this video. If you want me to do this assignment for you, if you want me to do this complete course for you including Excel assignments, Word assignments, PowerPoint assignments, or Access assignments, please contact me on WhatsApp or email ID given in the description of this video. My email and WhatsApp is showing at the bottom of the screen as well. You can hire me for your other courses like accounting, management, finance, information technology, computer science, or writing assignments and programming assignments. So let's start this assignment and solve this assignment step by step. And you can do your assignment by following this video. So title of the assignment is Exp19 Excel chapter 1 Cap Assessment training. This is the first chapter of Excel section. At start of the instruction you can see the project description. Please go through this reading to get an idea about the assignment. Main part of the instruction is starting from step 1. So I will move to step 1 directly and will So step number 1 is start Excel, download and open the file named Exp19 Excel chapter 1 Cap Assessment training. So we are supposed to download the Excel workbook where we are supposed to apply all these instructions to get this assignment done. So I have already downloaded the Excel workbook and you can download your Excel workbook from your My IT Lab dashboard. This is the Excel workbook where we will apply all these steps to get this assignment done and make this in final form to submit. So we will move to step number 2 because step number 1 is just about downloading the Excel workbook. So step number 2 is your organization provides a discount to educators. However, the worksheet contains wording that needs to be changed to the education. Use find and replace to find the teacher and replace with the education. So basically we are supposed to replace the word teacher with education in the workbook. So let's go to the Excel workbook and go to find and replace in the editing tab. So I will select the replace because we are supposed to replace the word teacher with education. So we will click replace. All done. We made 3 replacements. So we have replaced the word teacher with the education. So close this box. Let's move to step number 3 now. Step number 3 is the worksheet contains spelling error that needs to be corrected. Check the spelling of the worksheet and correct the errors. Basically, we are supposed to correct the spellings in step number 3. So let's go to the worksheet. Simply click on the review tab and click on the spelling. So we will keep clicking change. Spell check complete. You are good to go. So click OK. So we are done with the spell check. So that is all required in step number 3. Now let's do step number 4. You cancel the charting basic worksheet because only one person registered for it. Delete the row containing the charting basic workshop. So we are supposed to complete the row that contains charting basic workshop. So let me look for this one. So this is the row 8 this contains the charting basic workshop. So we are supposed to delete this one. So right click on it and click delete, and you can see that this has been deleted from the record. So next step is step number 5. The Excel Analytics and Forecasting training course filled and you opened another course. Insert a new row between the Big Data Foundation and Data Mining rows. Copy row 5 and paste it on the empty row. Change the dates to May 7, 2021 in the C7 up to D7. Enter 11 in cell G7 and 10 in cell H7. So first we are supposed to insert a new row between the Big Data Foundation and Data Mining rows. So this is the Big Data Foundation and this is the Data Mining rows. Row 7 and 6 we are supposed to insert a new row. So you can see that I have inserted a new row between Big Data Foundation and Data Mining, and now copy row 5 and paste it on the empty row. So now we are supposed to copy row 5. This is row 5. We will simply copy this one and we will paste it here. Change the dates to May 7, 2021 in the range. So we are supposed to change the dates to May 7 in C7 and D7. So this is C7 and we are supposed to make it May 7. So we will make it May 7. And also this one should be May 7. Now we are supposed to enter 11 in cell G7. So G7 is here and we are supposed to enter 11 here. And in H7 we will type 10. So we have completed 5 steps so far, and now we will move to next step, that is step number 6. So in step number 6, it is saying that assigning a code to each workshop provides a reference number. You will use 05 to indicate the 5th month May and 001 for the first workshop. So it is saying that type 05-001 in the cell A5. Use autofill to complete the range A6 up to A10. So first we are supposed to type 05-001 in cell A5 and then we will complete the series 05-001. And now we are supposed to use the autofill. So 05 is showing the 5th month and 001 is for the first workshop, 002 is for second workshop, 003 is for the third workshop and 006 is for the 6th workshop. So that is all required in step number 6, and now we're gonna do step number 7. So in step number 7, it is saying that instead of displaying dates such as 5/3/21, we want to display dates as 5/3/2021. Format the dates in the range C5 up to D10 with the short date format. or asterisk 3/14/2012 from the type list. So now we are supposed to make all the dates in the short date format. So we will select the dates column. So let me select the dates column. You can see that we have selected the dates column, and now click on the home tab and this number arrow, this one. So we are supposed to use this one, asterisk 3/14/12. This one, you can see that this is the short date format, and we are supposed to use this short date format for these dates column. And you can see that this is in the form that is required in step number 7. So we have completed step number 7. So next step is step number 8. And step number 8 is the worksheet contains column for the start and end dates. It should be helpful to insert a column to display the number of days for each workshop. Insert a column to the right of the end date column. Type number of days in E4. So basically we are supposed to insert a column to the right of end date, and then the column name should be number of days. So this is the end date column, this one, and we are supposed to insert a column to the right of this end date column. So you can see that I have inserted a new column that is sorry, that is to the right of the end date column. So we will type hash of the days in E4. Type hash of days, that is the number of days. So we are done with step number 8 as well. So next step is step number 9. Row 3 contains number of attendees and gross revenue main heading. Centering these headings over their respective subheading will help clarify the details. Merge and center the cells H3 and I3. Merge and center the range J3 up to L3. So first we are supposed to merge and center H3 and I3. So I will simply select H3 and I3. This is H3 and this is I3. We are supposed to merge and center H3 and I3. Simply go to the home tab, and this is merge and center. Click this one and select merge and center. So you can see that I have merged and centered the range H3 and I3, and now we are supposed to merge and center J3 up to L3. So I will select J3, A3 and L3. So this is the range that is given in the section, and we are supposed to merge and center this range. Sorry. So this is J3, L3 and K3, A3 and L3, and merge and center this range. So that is all required in step number 9. So we have completed 9 steps so far. Total steps in this assignment are 25. So let's do step number 10 now. So step number 10 is applying a cell style will improve the appearance of the heading on row 4. In addition, wrapping and centering the text in the heading cells will further improve the appearance of the worksheet. For the range A4 up to L4, apply the good cell style, wrap text and center horizontally. So first we are supposed to select this range, and we are supposed to apply the good cell style. So let's select the range, and we are supposed to apply the good cell style. So we will go to the cell style and we will select the good from here. Let me look for the good. So this is the good. So I have applied the good cells type to this range. And now we are supposed to wrap the text and center horizontally. So wrap text is given here. You can see that. Click on it and center horizontally. So that is all required in step number 10 now. So we have completed 10 steps so far. Now let's move to next step, that is step number 11. So step number 11 is you are ready to calculate the number of days for the worksheet. In cell E5, enter a formula to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add 1 to the result to include the total number of days, including the start and end dates. The result may display the date format. Copy the formula to range E6 up to E10. So we are supposed to enter a formula in cell E5. So this is E5. And we are supposed to calculate the number of days for the first workshop. Add 1 to the result to include the total number of days. So we can calculate the number of days by subtracting the start date from the end date. So this is number of days, and we are supposed to add 1 to the result. So I will add 1 to the result. Result may display in date format. Copy the formula to the range. So you can see that I have subtracted the start date, that is D5 from the that is C5 from the D5, that is end date, and 1 will be added to the result. So we will copy this formula down to the column. And now step number 11 is completed. Let's move to next step, that is step number 12. The number of days results show dates after than values. Applying the number format will solve this issue. Apply number format with 0 decimal places and center the result horizontally in the range. So we are supposed to apply the number formats to the date. So we will first select the range. It is saying that apply number format with 0 decimal places. So I will reduce the decimal places, and you can see that we got the number of days for step number 12. So we have completed 12 steps so far. I am doing these steps in this video, and if you want to do this assignment, you can watch this video and you can complete this assignment on your own. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID that I have mentioned in the description of this video. So let's move to next step, that is step number 13 now. So it is saying that in cell J5, enter a formula to calculate the gross corporate revenue for the first workshop by multiplying the cost per attendee by the number of corporate attendee. Copy the formula to the range. So basically we are supposed to calculate calculate the gross corporate revenue, and we are supposed to calculate this in J5, and this gross corporate revenue we can get by multiplying the cost per attendee. So we will type an equal sign and we will click on the cost per attendee, that is F5, this one, cost per attendee. We will multiply this by the number of corporate attendees. So this is number of attendees, this is number of education attendee and this is number of corporate attendees. So we will click H5. So we will get the result for the gross corporate revenue, and now we are supposed to copy this formula down to the columns to get the other values. So that was step number 13. So let me do one more step for you, then I am going to show you the final version for this assignment. So next step is step number 14. Step number 14 is in cell K5 enter a formula to calculate the gross education revenue. So in step number 13 we calculated the gross corporate revenue, but in step number 14 we are supposed to calculate the gross education revenue by subtracting the education discount rate from 1 and multiplying the result by cost per attendee and multiplying the number of education attendees. So let's go to cell K5, type an equal sign, and now we will start entering the formula, and this formula is by subtracting the education discount rate from 1 minus education discount rate. So this is the education discount, this one. So 1 minus J5 multiplying the result by cost per attendees and multiplying the number of education attendees. Multiply this by cost per attendee multiply by number of education attendees. So this will be the formula to calculate the gross education revenue, and we will get the result. Now we are supposed to copy this formula down to the column A to get the other values. So basically I have shown you 14 complete steps out of 25 or 26 steps. I solved each and every single thing in these steps, but if you want me to do this complete assignment for you, my WhatsApp and email ID is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can hire me for your complete course including Excel assignment, Word assignments or PowerPoint assignments. Now I am going to show you the final version for this assignment, when you will apply these some remaining steps and you will get a final version like I am showing you now. So this is the final version for this assignment, and you will apply all the remaining steps and you will get a final version like this. But if you want me to do this assignment for you, just contact me on WhatsApp, email or WeChat ID, and I will do this assignment for you, and I will produce A grade for you in this assignment as well as in this complete course. Thank you so much for watching my video. I request you to subscribe to my channel, and if you have any question, my WhatsApp and email is showing at the bottom of the screen. You can contact me on both of these social media IDs. So have a look to this complete version of this assignment. If your final version is matching to this one, then you are going to get 100 out of 100. Thank you so much for watching the video.